If you are a budding League of Legends player and constantly wondering how you can improve your game, well then you found the right video, because today we'll be letting you in the top 25 tips that'll boost your League of Legends gameplay. So sit back and get your gaming gear and enjoy today's video. Number 25. Using biscuits. Biscuits work differently than other potions. Each biscuit gives you 50 mana immediately, and they are incredibly efficient during fights. If you wish to free up your inventory, you can sell biscuits and sell them to get mana. So that's something you should keep in mind. Number 24. Buying wards. Many new players tend to avoid buying their gold onwards, not realizing how essential they can become in a pro game in no time. Wards give you a significant advantage by letting you have vision over your enemies and the important objectives, while also preventing ganks from enemies. By using wards, you and your team members can realize when enemies are trying to take the Baron or Dragon. Number 23. Improving hand-eye coordination. Any gamer will tell you a big yes when you ask them, is hand-eye coordination important for gaming? The speed at which you look at your screen, scope your enemies, and know when to press at the right time without looking is what separates amateurs from professionals. Practicing exercises to build the same way can really help you get better. Number 22. ARAM. Although ARAM may not be as good as ranked mode, it still has many benefits that budding players shouldn't ignore. An average ARAM game lasts around 20 to 30 minutes only, which is much faster compared to, say, Summoner's Rift. This shorter time period enables players to finish games much faster, try more champions, and overall trial and error their gameplay into more significant games. Number 21. Testing ping. In the world of gamers, happy Wi-Fi is a happy life. Often we tend to disregard the high ping level before our games, which results in lagging and glitching of the game, which you want to avoid at all costs. If you're playing a ranked match or a team game, using internet testing software before games and seeing what the ping score in green is always a good sign. Number 20. Last hits. In League of Legends, last hitting is a crucial talent that may make all the difference in the lane. You can do so by practicing in bot games. You may learn the fundamentals of improving your last hit by doing so, such as visualizing how much health an auto attack would cause to a minion and eventually a professional opponent. Number 19. Avoiding the slump. While being on a losing streak, it is best to give the game a break for a couple of hours, perhaps days even. The simple reason is that when we're on a tilt, we tend to play more to make a comeback, but we end up losing our rank. The next time you find yourself in a slump, try switching to unranked games or maybe even take a break. Number 18. Playing with friends. Whipping up a Discord channel, exchanging tips, and playing as a team can always help you build your game and up your rank, since you already have chemistry with your friends. Coordinating strategies with friends during a game always gives you an upper hand over the enemy team, since at least your friends won't go AFK randomly. Number 17. Do not blame your team. When playing with strangers, it's effortless to blame them and free yourself. However, this can have really negative impact on your team's morale. You risk your teammates leaving mid-game, or worse, you can get into a mid-game argument. An argument between two demotives, the entire team when performing, and in turn, you will miss out on the growth. Number 16. Respecting your teammates. In continuation to number 17, it's always important to respect your teammates if you want to build a successful one. Appreciating and motivating your team members, even if they're not performing the best, will always give them the boost to come back and perform better instead of quitting, which might be the case if you're arrogant towards them. Number 15. Watching replays. Sometimes when we make mistakes during a game, in the moments of anger, we tend to miss when we've made a mistake. In such cases, watching your replays will definitely help you analyze, understand, and rectify the same mistakes in the future. So the next time, if you don't realize you made an error immediately because you're probably smashing your keyboard, check out the replays. Number 14. Learning the meta. Meta, or most effective method accessible, refers to a player's most frequent strategy or constructive. Every patch updates in League of Legends can shift the meta. An item that was formerly extremely overpowered may have been nerfed and is now weak. Sites like lolclass.com can help you stay up to date with the meta. Number 13. Reading guides. Reading guides always help you boost your gameplay. When it comes to LOL, there are thousands of guides available on the net that have been written by professional players, sharing their knowledge, tips, and tricks and hacks around situations. Reading even one guide will significantly help you get better at the game. Number 12, updating. Riot is constantly improving LOL, and there is thereby constantly releasing updates where they improve champions, update patches, and a lot more. Not updating your game automatically gives your opponents a leverage over you, and if you're planning to go pro, this wouldn't be the ideal thing. Number 11, knowing when to take objective. If you don't know to take objective during games, the only other way to win is if the other player surrenders, which generally doesn't happen during the match of higher ranks. Pro tip, don't tell your teammates to do Baron while your enemies are still alive. Get them first. Number 10, win of the day. Getting your win of the day is the easiest way to save up IP, to unlock champions, and buy runes. If you ever struggle to do so, play a bot game on Summoner's Rift. Now we know that sounds a bit newbie, but these get you your win of the day. Plus, getting 7 wins helps back you 1050 IP on a weekly basis. Now that's worth fighting for. Number 9, focusing on yourself. Focusing on you and your gameplay is what LOL is all about. There's absolutely no way to control the outcome of a game or how your teammates plays. If they keep dying, it's your duty to adapt to this and try to overcome all possible challenges by focusing. Number 8, upgrading your PC. You can never master LOL if your PC keeps freezing and lagging. Now it is entirely up to you whether you purchase a brand new computer or upgrading your existing one. However, you should buy a fast graphics card and CPU because they're performing the majority of the work. Also, instead of conventional hard drive, get a speedy SSD. You'll notice the difference right away. Number 7, playing more. Now we know this might sound silly, but trust me, playing just one game a day will not help you get better immediately. Pros dedicate hours of their day to getting better. By putting around 2 to 3 hours of work, you can expect higher results in a much shorter amount of times. Of course, keep in mind that this does not affect your everyday life. Number 6, watching professionals. You need a mentor if you want to get better at anything, and the same applies to LOL. Watching professional gamers like Faker, Perks, and Reckles, etc. can really help you draw some inspiration and improving your game as well. Number 5, using the spacebar. While playing without a locked screen, you can always use a spacebar to get the focus back on yourself. This little tip can benefit you greatly, as you can always get back into action in case there is a big fight going on. Number 4, exercising your hands. Gamers can often experience muscle spasms due to excessive gaming, which can cause a lot of pain, and in extreme cases, injuries as well. To avoid such things, we'd recommend you to move around your fists and fingers after each and every game to prevent such nasty things from happening. Number 3, mastering a singular champion. With the ability of over 100 champions, it becomes really challenging when players keep switching between champions. Hence, it is recommended to pick one champion and mastering their abilities, and in turn performing better to potential matching ups. Having complete knowledge about one particular champion always helps you more than having an average understanding of about 50. Number 2, reviewing games. If you truly want to develop as a player, studying your previous matches may be a handy tool. Reviewing previous games will help you not only comprehend where things went wrong, but also identify where you might improve. Reviewing your builds, runes, team compositions, and lane strategy can always be a good stepping stone to improve your gameplay. Number 1, practice flashing. And finally, at number 1, we have a suggestion for you to improve your League of Legends talents in order to work on your flashing abilities. Flash is a vital summoner spell that must be learned. It can not only assist you in escaping from your opponents, but it can also assist you in catching them off guard. If you watch closely enough to pro League of Legends players, you'll notice them flash constantly to try to steal the Baron. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of today's video. Which tip did you find most useful? We wish you luck, and until next time, bye bye.